The man flicks away a cigarette butt. The grass at his feet splits open on its own, parting to either side. He crouches down and presses on the ground to test it. The texture is soft, like rubber, not real dirt at all. Curious, he grabs a pickaxe and strikes the ground hard. Digging it open, he finds a solid block of yellow modeling clay underneath. He hurries to call his wife Lisa over and tells her what he's found. The two decide to keep digging, but after a long while, they find nothing. Just as Lisa is about to give up, a strange cry sounds from the sky. Tom brings a ladder, climbs onto the roof to look, and realizes every house in the neighborhood looks exactly the same. Months earlier, the couple walks into a sales office, wanting a home of their own. The salesman Matt enthusiastically recommends a property out in the suburbs, but all standalone villas priced absurdly low. Unable to resist, they follow Matt to view the houses, but once inside the community, there's no one around. Matt takes them to Villa number 9. The interior is fully furnished with appliances, all given for free. Put down a deposit today and get a year of property fees waived too. The offer excites them, and they start touring around. But when they're ready to leave, Matt and the car are both gone. Tom senses something is wrong and drives off with Lisa, but they get lost in this ordinary-looking neighborhood. No matter how long they drive, they always circle back to Villa 9's door. Tom suspects it's his driving. With no other option, Tom drives straight ahead, hoping to get out of this place. By nightfall, they still haven't found a way out. When the car runs out of gas, it stops right in front of number 9 again. Exhausted, the two decide to stay the night there. Inside, they find champagne and strawberries in the fridge. Hungry, they don't think too much and eat, but the strawberries taste like nothing, like chewing wax. They fill their stomachs and spend an uneasy night. The next morning, Tom rushes to find a way out. With no gas, he walks. He walks until the sun sets, still unable to get out. In despair, Lisa spots a lit window and runs toward it excitedly, only to find it's Villa 9 again. Stranger still, a cardboard box has appeared out of nowhere by the door, filled with daily necessities and food. That's when they realize they've become prisoners. Enraged, Tom sets the box on fire. The flames catch the curtains, and he wants to burn down the villa to force out whoever is behind this. The fire spreads quickly, and the villa is reduced to ashes, but no one appears the entire time. They have no choice but to spend another night by the roadside. The next morning, Lisa finds another box nearby. Opening it, she finds a baby inside. Written on the box, "Raise this child and you will be free." Both of them are terrified. Even more shocking, the burned-down villa has already returned to normal. To gain their freedom, they take the baby in. The child grows unusually fast in just 2 weeks. He already looks 10 years old. That day, Tom comes up with an idea. Put trash in the box every day, leave it by the door at dusk, and by the next morning, it's exchanged for food. If they watch closely for whoever makes the swap, they can find out who's behind this. So that day, the two of them keep their eyes fixed on the box without moving, but in a brief moment of distraction, the box has already been swapped. Lisa breaks down and goes back inside, but Tom still refuses to give up. It's at this moment that his tossed cigarette butt scares the grass into parting to the sides, a discovery that excites him greatly. He becomes certain there's a passage out hidden beneath the lawn. To escape, he starts digging day and night, convinced this is the only way out. After more than half a month of effort, he still finds nothing, and his body grows weaker and weaker. Lisa watches, feeling both pity and helplessness. But digging has already become Tom's only source of hope. Meanwhile, the boy's behavior grows increasingly strange. Every night, he secretly turns on an old TV, its screen filled with strange symbols and images. As if he's learning some kind of eerie knowledge, this abnormal behavior disgusts Tom. Once, the boy screams endlessly out of dissatisfaction with the food, and Tom finally loses his temper. Ignoring Lisa's objections, he locks the boy in the car, hoping to vent his anger and force out whoever is behind this. But Lisa softens and lets the boy out anyway, leaving Tom completely disappointed. A rift grows between the couple. Tom grows silent from then on, focused only on digging. Lisa takes on the burden of caring for the boy alone. Though filled with fear, she still believes in the promise. Raise this child and you will be free. That morning, the boy suddenly disappears. Lisa searches everywhere but cannot find him. Not until evening does the boy return, carrying a book. Lisa opens it and finds pages full of symbols she cannot understand. She asks where the book came from, but the boy only smiles mysteriously. Lisa decides to use a game to draw out the truth, having the boy imitate the couple's expressions and movements. When his imitation is convincing, Lisa applauds enthusiastically, and gradually the boy lowers his guard. Seizing the moment, Lisa asks him to imitate the person who delivers the box. The boy tilts his head, opens his mouth, and lets out a strange cry. Lisa is frightened stiff on the spot. 3 months later, the boy has grown into a strong young man. Lisa gradually senses he is hiding a secret. He isn't human at all, just a puppet. She takes care of his daily needs like a servant, afraid that she and her husband might be eaten, and now can only pray he won't hurt them. Tom, after days of digging, grows weaker and weaker, and the burden of escape now falls on Lisa alone. That day, Lisa decides to follow the man, hoping to find a clue to leave this place, but in an instant, the man disappears. Meanwhile, while digging, Tom unexpectedly unearths a corpse. He hurries out of the pit to tell Lisa, but collapses by the road due to his weakened body. When Lisa finds him, she hurries to help him back inside to rest, but the man locks them out. No matter how Lisa knocks, there's no answer from inside. The two are forced to spend the night in the car. The next day, Tom's condition worsens further. She knocks on the door again, pleading with the man to help save him. The man coldly says there's no need anymore, then turns and walks away. Tom dies right there in his wife's arms, perhaps for him. This is also a kind of release. Late that night, the man brings back another cardboard box. Lisa assumes it's food, but opening it, she finds a body bag instead, and she is thrown into panic. The man coldly puts Tom's body into the bag and throws it into the pit Tom dug with his own hands. Lisa completely breaks down. Early the next morning, she hides in the car, waiting for her chance. The moment the man steps outside, she raises the pickaxe and strikes him from behind. The man lets out a cry and dives beneath the curb. Lisa chases after him and discovers a hidden space inside. She falls into a blood-red room, where a boy stares at some strange images, and a woman quietly weeps inside the room as well. Lisa is frozen with fear. The scene is identical to her own living room. Before she can recover, the ground suddenly collapses and swallows her. The space keeps shifting, and she sees more trapped families. In the end, she is back at Villa 9, collapsing to the ground in exhaustion and despair. At this moment, the man appears again, unharmed, and puts Lisa into a body bag as well. The pit Tom dug with all his effort ultimately becomes the grave for both of them. The man fills in the pit, and grass covers everything, as if nothing had ever happened. Finally, the man drives back to the sales office, where Matt is already on the verge of death. Seeing him, Matt uses his last strength to take off his own name tag, then breathes his last. The man takes the name tag and puts it on, then takes out a body bag and receipt he had already prepared, puts Matt into the bag, staples on the receipt, folds the bag and puts it into a drawer. From now on, he is the next Matt. At this moment, a new couple walks into the sales office.